Yes, we're live now. We are live now. Watching and hey,
Got a little technical problem, I think.
yeah,
Oh, there we
no,
go.
there we go.
Okay. Sales and marketing vocabulary.
Yep. Yeah, we are live. And I would like to say hello to all who's watching us. Thank you so much for dropping by. And of course, we have here a big screen to see all of your questions, your comments, and everything. I am with my sister Samantha here, which is my best friend for how many years? So I don't have a choice, right?
Mhm.
So, anyways, so today we are going to discuss sales and marketing. Of course, I will do the vocabulary and vocabularies rather, and since she has 20 years of experience in sales, she can answer all your questions.
I'll try.
Okay, so to start off, we'd like to tell you why I made or I chose this topic. Okay,
Okay.
because as an English teacher, I marketed myself. I did that, you know, because as we know, Asian is, when it comes to teaching English, is the second priority, not the first priority, right?
Okay.
And all over Asia, who wanted to learn English, like in China, in Cambodia, in Thailand, in any Asian countries that they are willing to learn English, and actually I am here in Vietnam and I'm teaching English here since 2000, 2009.
You know better than I
Yeah,
do.
2009.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, it's been a long time. So since 2009, I've been teaching English here in Vietnam. So I marketed my own self. One time I was sitting on the coffee shop of Maximart, which is Vincom now here in Vietnam, in Nha Trang, Vietnam. And then I so happened to turn my head on my left side, and then I was telling to myself, how come I am not satisfied with my hair? I've been paying too much, what do you call this? Too much money just to have my, unable to connect to chat. Please try again. Okay.
Yeah. Actually, we're frozen here now.
Yeah, but over there is not. I think this is the only one that is
You also.
frozen. Yeah. Anyways, we can see there from there just in case it's.
Can you read a chat from there?
Yeah, I think so. If someone will go into,
Okay.
no idea actually. But anyways, so it so happened that I saw this small beauty salon on my right side, and then it's
Left
kind.
side or right
Oh
side?
yeah, that side. I mean that side. Okay, it's kind of small, right? It's very small, and then I said to myself, "Oh, let me try to have my hair there,
Yeah.
have my hair done." So, and I was really satisfied. I was satisfied, and I look like an idiot, like I was doing like this. Um, Hello, I want my hair, uh, my hair to, straight, because I have a curly hair, you say, straight, like that. And the girl said to me, she's the woman rather, told me, oh, you want to have your hair
Permanently straightened.
permanently straightened. And then I was shocked and looked at her as if to say, you can speak English and you just let me talk like a robot here, you know? And then, since then, we became friends. So that's how I started marketing my own self. So I told her, because since it is a beauty salon, I told her, um, let me see, I said, do you want to learn English? And then, of course, she told me, yeah, I do, right? But her name is Fung.
Yeah.
So I told Fung, okay, so give me just a free hair wash, something like that. Hair wash.
Hair wash.
Yeah. And I will teach you English. So since then, she told, it's like a word of mouth.
Mm.
She told her friends that, oh, she's good in teaching English. So
Right.
try her. And then since that day, I had, how many students I had?
I think 80 in the house.
Yeah, 80 in the house. So kind of a good start for me.
Okay.
Mhm.
Connected to the wrong internet.
Am I connected
Yeah,
to
you
our
were.
own
But
internet?
anyway,
Yep. Okay, so
now you might be able to see something.
yeah. Okay, so if ever, please type any comment or just thumbs up if you can hear us, or if the audio is not that clear, please let us know. And now, as you see, I'm looking at this part. This, there is a very famous in YouTube right now, which is a lot of people are saying, "Sell me this pen."
Oh, okay.
Have you seen that?
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
I've
Sell
seen
me,
people selling online, but I
Yeah.
haven't.
sell me this pen. And
Yeah.
a lot of bloggers are doing that. Are, oh, sell me this pen, sell me this pen. I think because of the fact that right now, because
I'm
of
selling this pen,
no,
or
sell me this pen. It's like
Okay.
that, like sell me this pen.
I'm so tech illiterate, it's not funny.
Yeah, so it is very, very famous. A lot of bloggers are doing that, like sell me this pen, sell me this pen. And then as soon as you click, and they will tell you some strategies, some,
Okay.
you know, how to, because it's just a pen. You see, it is just a pen. Someone is,
Mhm.
it is just a pen. So how can you sell that pen?
Yeah.
Something like that. So I did click too, one.
Yeah.
So I said, oh, this is a strategy or technique on how to sell online.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a pen, so how come people will going to buy that pen? It is not the brand. It is not uh, how it's presented or
Okay.
whatsoever. So I came up of this idea of doing this, mm, doing
Live.
this live to, you know, to talk about sales and marketing,
Okay.
which is, by the way, I am not professional when it comes to sales and marketing. I just shared to you how I marketed myself, but I am not professional when it comes to that, when it comes to sales, especially nowadays it's online,
Mm.
right? And there's a lot of live video like selling online, this kind of stuff, which is good. Okay, so we'd like to Axel Joy Flores from Canada. I can't see you're watching.
Hi there.
Hi. Hello. Thank you for watching. So if you have any question, please let us know. My name is Marie, and
Samantha from Australia.
yep. Okay, and who's watching? Let me see.
Let's have a little look here. I think we have a little problem with this.
Okay. Oh, okay. So we have uh, Christine Everett Mendoza. Hi.
Hi.
Hello. That is the daughter of Kuya Lee.
Kuya Lut. Yeah.
And we have Grace. Hi, Grace. The friend of Lizelle, who came here in
Oh, okay. Hi,
Vietnam.
Grace.
Yeah, there's the camera.
Oh, yeah.
now.
Hi, Grace.
So that's it. So once again, as I mentioned, I marketed my own self as an English teacher. Oh, sorry. I marketed my own self and as an English teacher, and that's it. So how about you? Can you tell them something about what?
Mm. Okay, so I've had many careers in my life, but and studied a lot through my careers, from cosmetics to airline, and of course here in Vietnam I started as, well, I finished my singing career, but I also had a business here as a talent agency with Marie. And before that, when I started in sales. Well, with sales, you have a lot of, in Australia, we have a lot of training, how to capture, how to market, this kind of thing. So it wasn't actually a position of marketing as such, but I do have a lot of experience in sales and I guess marketing. Yeah, so I can talk a little bit about that. If you have any questions about that, I can share with you. Even with our business here in Vietnam, I travelled all over the country, or we travelled all over the country to speak with GMs and market our company. And it's not an easy thing to do, but I guess it's a matter of having the ability to just relax and talk. By the way, I hate being videoed, so please excuse me if I look a bit silly. But, you know, I mean, talking face to face with people is my gift. I'm very relaxed in front of people, so it's easy for me to market and sell a product, sell myself, or what I'm trying to, you know, deal with. So we have a lot of vocabulary here for you today, and to be honest, I needed to recap on a few of the words, but of course it comes back to you naturally. Sales and marketing is an easy thing, and it's just about being confident and being confident in your product, not to be boastful or blow my own horn, but I did win a lot of awards for sales, and I guess that's because I was honest. And although a little bit of, am I allowed to say that?
A little bit of what?
A little bit pushy.
No.
No? Okay. So a little bit of white lies goes a long way, but honesty is your best policy. And having faith in a product, enjoying the product yourself, and you know, perhaps whatever it is, whether you're using it or having faith in it, it really helps when you're trying to sell it. You need to believe in it, and if you don't believe in it, nobody will believe you.
That's right.
Yeah, that's basically my story. As I said, I started from cosmetics, uh, general cosmetics, through to sales and marketing in um, airline. So yeah, and then of course my brother's eating. Sorry. Hi, Lizelle. Hello, Pote. Do you have a question about sales and marketing?
Okay, and of course, as you know, there is one thing, one strategy that sales are doing is doing a commercial. Okay, excuse me, can you pass me that thing there? Okay, thank you. Thank you. So the first word, the first vocabulary for today is what we call strategy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Strategy.
There you
Okay. What is a strategy for you?
go. Now I can read your comments.
Mm.
Now is what?
Okay, there's a one question here. How were you able to sustain the business, especially during the pandemic?
Okay. Actually, we don't have the business during the pandemic. We finished that business prior to pandemic. But of course, it depends on what industry you're in. If you you know, there's many ways, and people have found how to do things. And of course, online has become the new fad, the new fashion. And I guess it's a matter of being upfront and trying your best to do things online. It's not easy to talk to a camera.
Which is
I-
your online, yeah. It's not that easy.
You know, as I explained to you earlier, I have a little problem with that. If I'm not in a physical contact with somebody, then it's very difficult to sell yourself,
But I
sell your
think,
product.
but I think is the content marketing. Your
Yeah.
content.
Yeah.
And be yourself. You need first to motivate yourself, please yourself before you can please your client. You know, be yourself. Like, that's for me when I was marketing my own self. It's not online though, but I was pleasing myself. I know I can do this. It's not for my family. It's not for my friend. It is for myself. And which is the quality, you know, the quality of your product. You know, how would you sell that?
Believability, as I explained. If you believe in what you're selling, it's very easy to sell. It doesn't matter what it is. It can be a wet tissue or a sandal, or whatever you're selling. If you believe in that, it can be a $1 product or a $1,000 product.
Yep.
If you believe in that, you will sell it. And people actually appreciate honesty. People don't want plastic, as we call it. People relate to real people. So, well, I certainly do myself. I don't want all of the rubbish that goes behind it. Just get to the point, sell what you're selling, tell the price, no hidden extras,
Yeah.
and in you go, you know.
And of course, you know, when you are selling something, people doesn't want to know about your life. You know, you just tell them what you are selling, you know, and the quality. Is it relevant to what you are saying? It should, when you are talking online, I think you need to be relevant of what you are selling to people. No, if it is like, just like what I was telling her before, like I did this video because of this very common thing in YouTube, which is sell me this pen.
Mm.
A lot of people say selling me this pen and you're gonna click it, But while I was like really watching it, the best thing for me is only the content marketing. If you see a video which is lasts for 20 minutes and then another video for 5 minutes, you're gonna click the 5 minutes, right? Because you don't have time. So that's it. Be yourself, go straight to the point, what you are selling, the content of marketing, the quality, and if it is relevant. I think that's it.
Actually, there are a lot of, especially.
Hey, another, what makes you want to get into sales? Yeah, it's you.
It's me? It's for me.
Yeah.
Who is that?
It's Carl Angelo
Carl
Godoy. Hello,
Godoy.
Carl Angelo.
Hi. And also Christine said, what motivates me? Okay. What made me want to get into sales? I was very young at the time, I think around 17. And
You're 18.
and I wanted to get into the cosmetic industry, and it was valid for me at the time, and I really enjoyed what I'm doing. And that's another key point. If you enjoy what you're doing in life, then it's easy from there. I wanted to get into sales. I didn't know anything about the marketing. I had a natural gift for sales, but then I was taught about the marketing side, which we will cover a little bit later. I hope you stay around for that. It's interesting for me, and unfortunately, it's like money. It's what makes the world go round.
That's right.
If everybody is selling something, and everybody's buying something, so whether it's, as I said, the smallest thing or the biggest thing, it's an interesting and very broad career. And I think if you do it right, well, if you do it right, it'll completely make you. If you do it wrong, then it'll break
The
you.
strategy, still
But
the
it's,
strategy.
as I said, it's all about having a product that you have faith in and you believe in, and then it's easy from there.
Okay, next question. What do leads say about the competition? Yeah, the leads.
Hang on, let's just go to Christine first. What motivates me? Christine, what motivates me is when, as I keep saying the same thing, but it's really about a product. When you, I've just started a small business myself, a food business. It's very small at this point, but I'm so proud, and I know I've got a good product. So that's what motivates me, that I can share something with people that I love. So that's exactly what motivates me. And
What do leads say about the competition?
what do leads say about the competition? I don't understand the question, I'm so sorry.
The leads, who are your leads? The one who will go in to buy your product. What they will say about the competition. Mostly like this. I have this one product which is to be whiter. Most
That
of the
will never
people,
happen,
that will
Madame.
never happen.
Sorry.
So a lot of people is telling me to buy this product and this kind of stuff. No. So as a lead, because I'll be the lead, is I keep on, telling, but this product that I am using right now is, then I will explain. So that is the way that you really need to answer what is the best way for you to do your own strategy, do your own thing. If I, for example, I will tell you, but I've been using this product for almost a year now, and I'm very satisfied about what will be your answer. Like, oh, I've been using this for 1 year now, and I'm very satisfied. What will be your answer if you are the
Well, the
same?
product is a good, it seems to be a good product for you.
But you are selling another product.
Yeah, if I'm selling another product, then of course I need to come up with a different strategy and
Yeah.
and do my research of what people want so that I can better what she's enjoying.
Yeah, research.
Yeah, which is research.
Okay.
One of your vocabulary words.
Yes, and the other vocabulary word is research.
Yeah. And strategy or strategic.
Research.
Conduct research.
Okay.
So, research is an inquiry-based process. It involves gathering information and analysing and evaluating evidence. So this is exactly what we're talking about. It's a critical skill for starting a new business, which I'm doing at the moment, and it's also a critical skill for students to figure out everything so that they are career ready.
Sorry for that.
It's a very important part of any business or any product. Yeah.
Okay, the next question is, what are your long-term career goals?
Yours? or
Mine. Oh. Okay, when it comes to English,
We'll tell you both.
we'll tell you both. When it comes to English, of course, there's no such thing as age when it comes to teaching. I think it also
Learning.
or learning when it comes to teaching. So that is my long term, as long as my memory is still there and my charisma, as a teacher. Because as a teacher, what I do is I want my student to have fun learning English. Not for me, but for the learners. So my long term will be at least another 15 years from now. I'm already 50, so another 15 years. So that will be, I'll be 65. So that's it. How about
Whew.
you?
My long-term goals at the moment, as I mentioned earlier, I'm doing a food product. It's kind of like a condiment-based things that you add to other food. And I have, in Australia we have in fact from South Australia, which is where I'm from, we have a very incredibly successful business. I won't mention the name. It started off in a tin shed, so it's a very small process, and now it is, you would see this product in hotels, on airlines, and hey, look, if I can do that with my product, then why not? I'm also already 50, almost, and hey, KFC, Colonel Sanders didn't start until he was 65, and look what
Yeah.
happened from there,
That's
right?
right.
So, and actually that's what you said to me, why not? I said, am I too old to do this? And of course Marie said, no, you're not too old to do this. So,
And also, I think the most important for me is the people surrounding you. To make it a long term,
yeah,
your family,
yeah,
to push you, to support you. I think
Yeah.
that's like today, I said I don't know anything about sales. I do some in marketing because I marketed myself. So I asked her to help me so that I can.
I know, I mean.
And hi to my BFF,
Hey,
Chef,
gorgeous
Chef
Chef
Lizelle.
Lizzie.
Chef Lizzie, hello. Thank you for watching.
Actually, what you were explaining just now, is with support. With my new product, I haven't gone full on out there.
Yes,
What
you
I'm
do.
No, I haven't,
Mm.
because what I mentioned to you earlier is that you need to have full confidence in what you're selling. If you don't have full confidence in what you're selling, then nobody's going to believe and buy from you. So when you're putting your heart and soul into something, and Chef Lizzie would certainly know about this,
Yep.
being food, it's, you really put everything on the line. When you put everything on the line, you need to be able to sell it 110% confidently. And it's taken me a while to get to that point, but I'm almost there, and I'm ready to go. So watch out, world.
Yeah,
Here
but
I come.
with your thing right now that you are selling, you know,
It's
and
just locally though, like
yeah,
very small.
it's locally because of the fact that we have
I haven't branched out yet.
yeah, and it's locked down. How can we sell?
No, I can do that.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Watch out. I'm coming.
Yeah, speaking of lockdown, for those who are watching us, please keep safe, wash your hands, and of course, pray to God. I know some of you are watching Jesus doesn't believe in God, but allow me to say, as a believer, to God bless you all, and please take good care of yourself.
How do you keep up?
Up
Ever-
to date,
Yeah, how do
Up
you
to
keep
date.
up to date on your target market?
yeah. As an English teacher, I always make it sure that my students are learning new things, because there's a lot of teachers out there that are doing new things too. So I am doing my own research. I am studying too, even though I'm a teacher. I'm an English teacher itself. I am also studying every day of my life. I keep on surfing internet. You know what is the best thing to learn, and the new era because of this K-pop thing. So you need to keep going. You know?
K-pop?
Yeah.
Where did that come from?
You know, because a lot of no, because a lot of young student loves music, right? So I've been doing my
You
teach-
incorporate
yeah,
that into your teaching.
That's it. You know,
Do
because
you do
that's
the moves?
yes, I do the move sometimes, and I do dancing sometimes, even though I can't dance anymore. When I was young, yeah. So how about you?
Snorted. Sorry. How do I keep up? Actually, as I said, my business is very new, and what I'm doing is I'm trying a few different. I have 2 basic products, and then every few weeks I'll introduce another product. And if it goes off, then that's how I continue, and I start to make. In fact, I've done that with a couple of new products, and it's kind of overshadowed my first products. I need to be very careful in how I market my product, because otherwise it's going to get too big with no substance. And what I mean by substance is you need to have, I always wanted one product or 2 products, but it seems that every product that I produce, it's a hit. I guess that is because here where we're living, we're kind of in a small city which used to be a province, and there's not a lot of foreign food availability. There is more, but there is ingredient to make this, but it's not, you know, like in a lot of Western countries, or even some Asian countries, in the Philippines, you have a lot of ready-made things.
Yeah.
Here in Vietnam, it's not so readily available. So that's how I try to keep up to date with my market. I'm very surprised, to be honest with you, because I thought that I would only really hit
The local market.
the local, no, the foreign market here, like expats. However, I've hit the local market as well. And when I say this, it sounds really big, but in fact it's not. It's just in a small gated community that I live and I work in. What I did to market myself was I gave my product, two of my products, to a foreigner, a fellow Australian. Shout out to Sam Cherry. And I gave to my former director, who is a local Vietnamese. However, she's travelled and studied abroad in Europe, in fact. So I kind of marketed that way. There are a lot of a lot of Vietnamese people that have travelled abroad and have experience of different tastes. So I'm kind of directly talking to you about my product, which wasn't my intention, to be honest. And also follow-up
Yeah.
is a huge thing for me. Because I'm trying to market my product at the moment, and as I explained, I'm not 100% confident. So one of the most important things is follow-up. And when I say follow-up, I mean, please give me your honest opinion about what you think about my product. I'm not going to cry.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, you can't please everything. Actually, my biggest mentor, my sister here, taught me that.
Yep.
When I became a full-time singer, she said to me, not everybody is going to like your voice. And so
And
I
it
explained.
also goes to the sales.
And it's
goes
exactly
to
the
teaching.
same.
You know?
And it's not you that they're rejecting, it's actually your product.
Yep.
And the minute you realise that, the more successful you're going to be. So whether, as I said, whether you're selling, I worked in duty free for a long time. I was selling anything from lipsticks to video cameras. And as I explained earlier, and not to be boastful, but I guess that's why I'm here to explain to you many things, is that I have many awards because I can talk. And when you can talk and you make people feel comfortable, they will automatically buy from you.
Okay. Okay, Axel Joy Flores, thank you for a nice compliment. And Nits Channel, thank you. And I hope it really inspires you. Thank you.
Christine also.
Christine and Lizelle, my sister, both good looking, of course, because we are your sister, right? So that's it. So our next
I really inspire you. Thank you. Or
Okay.
maybe it's Marty Pert.
I
don't know.
appreciate and treasure everything you have taught me. Thank you. Thank you. And the next, we have two vocabularies already. First is the
Three,
strategy.
actually. Strategy.
Follow
Lead.
up, lead,
Follow up.
and follow up. Okay, so lead. I just show you. This was the second one. The first one was strategy. The second one is
Yep, and research
lead
also. So you
and
have 4 of your
research.
Yep.
So we have 3. What's the other one?
follow up, research,
Follow up.
lead, and strategy.
Okay, so now we will go into to talk about how to close a deal. How to
Why don't you
close.
start at the top with a cold call?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so let me explain to you what a cold call is. A cold call, actually I used to do this when I worked in cosmetics all those many years ago. A cold call is literally when you pick up the phone or you send out a message to a potential client or a potential customer, And it's not an easy thing to do. It's kind of, if you remember the old company Avon, ding dong, Avon calling. This is exactly what they were doing. It was called cold call sales. And that's when it started in the 50s or 60s. But somebody used to come to your door. Now we have technology, we use phones, we use internet, we use whatever. Cold call is literally when, as I explained, when you approach a potential customer. Example, good afternoon, I'm Samantha from Sammy's Kitchen, and I'd like to introduce my product. Or, good afternoon, I'm Marie, and I'm an English teacher. I'm wondering if you would like to teach your staff English in your hotel. Maybe that's what you're saying. So this is what you call cold call. It is the hardest thing to do. Or, as they call it, telemarketing. It's the same thing, cold call. You literally call somebody that you don't know and sell a product. And it's one of the hardest things to do.
So how would you do it? Just
Exactly
introduce
how I
yourself.
explain. Introduce myself and sell the product. And then, of course,
But once again, while selling the product, you need to be precise. Don't go all the way around that this product is black and this kind of thing. And,
for example, I'm selling, we'll use my product, all right? Hi, I'm Samantha from Sammy's Kitchen, and I have a new product. I'm doing marinated vegetables, balsamic onions, onion jam, and tomato sauce, which you can use on pizza, pasta, anything like that. Would you be interested in selling my product? So, of course, the person says, oh, that sounds nice, or they say, no, I'm not. And I'll say, do you use a tomato-based sauce? So I already find an in. Do you use a tomato-based sauce? My tomato base you can use on pizza, you can throw it into pasta. It's a one-stop pasta sauce.
all in one.
All in one. You can add things to it, or you can just have it on its own. Oh, so that person says, okay, no, I don't use that. Maybe I could use that. My marinated vegetables, okay. You can put that with something, you can put it on pizza, you can put it into a salad. So you push exactly the benefits, the pros and cons. This is how you need to you know, it's the basic, the pros and cons of and advantages of your product. And then, of course, your results. With my product, it's yummy.
That's right.
It's satisfying, right? So that's my result. With Marie, maybe the result is your child or you can speak English in, you know, basic English in a few months. Right?
Okay. So the next one is
Implement.
yeah.
Okay, so implement. Implement means to put something into action. Okay, a plan. If you have a plan, nothing works without a plan. If you don't have a strategy or a plan, and it needs to be a very thought out plan. I'll give you a very small example. There was a young lady here. I found out later that she studied architecture in Australia, and she's making bread here in Nha Trang, Vietnam. Now, that may sound very silly, but which of course you spend all that money on education and then you come back to your hometown and you cook bread. However, this girl is making bread that nobody else is making. Grain bread, sourdough bread, all of this kind of stuff. And she's making her yeast from vegetables and everything is very natural. We have some exercise happening in the corner over here. So when she marketed herself, she put herself out. I learnt a valid lesson from this. This is why I haven't broadened my customers as for the moment. So when this girl advertised, I'm making bread, if anyone's interested, I will make to order. Well, I was part of this feed in Facebook. It was an expats community feed. And there must have been instantly around 20 or 30 people. So, of course, everybody's asking questions and she cannot, she sort of backtracked and she said, I don't know how much, I don't know where to deliver, I don't know how this, I don't know what to do, da, 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 da. So of course I was giggling and I said, the poor girl. But I learned a valid thing from her, and that was preparation. And of course, implement. You need to have a plan. And that's why, for me, I haven't broadened myself because my plan is not 100%. It's not seal proof, you know. When it's seal proof, then I will implement my business and my plan.
Okay, the next question. But hello first to Alwyn from Malaysia.
Hi, Alwyn.
Okay, so two beautiful souls. Thank you, sis. What are the effective strategies to help close your sales faster?
Okay, what are the effective strategies to help close your sales faster?
So another vocabulary is to close a deal.
Yeah. To close. Okay.
A deal or sale.
For me personally, as I mentioned earlier, I don't know whether you were watching, but when you close a deal, you need to be very quick and very precise. Okay? So your question is, how can you close a sale faster? Bring out the points. Make sure that you're giving all of the advice about the product and optimize your how can I explain this? Sorry. You really need to just be to the point. There are many things on the internet at the moment, and they
a lot of competition.
They will put a video out. They're selling a product, and the video, some of them almost go for 1 hour. I have watched several of them, and you cannot pause, you cannot get out of it, you cannot fast forward, and this kind of thing, for me personally, it's not my kind of video. It irritates me. I end up turning it off first. Second is, I will not buy the product because I don't like people that talk. Just be short and sweet, as we call it. Get to the point, sell your product, and then do all of the, implement follow-up. Follow-up is imperative for your business. If you don't follow up, it's like you don't care. If you follow up and you just a quick call, how is my product? I don't like your product. Okay, thank you so much for your honesty. That person will remember you, and when they remember you, maybe you can get them with something else at a later date. Or, for example, I had a product, it wasn't for my friend. He's actually a general manager of a hotel. He said, it's not my taste, but I will buy that from you to give to another friend.
Yeah, I remember that story, yeah.
You know, so, and it's all about, it's not about a don't care attitude, it's about a carefree attitude. You know, there's a big difference to that. And when you have this kind of thing, people, it's being relatable. When I was in cosmetics, I was 17, really cute, beautiful, and
She's still beautiful.
no, it's just, you just ruined my mojo.
Okay, go. My mojo. I never heard that for ages.
So, you know, and back then, a big sale, they were few and far between, but I was able to do it, you know, and I know I'm 17, I'm 18, I'm right on the edge. I won't mention which cosmetic department which cosmetic I was working for, but I was right on the edge of doing $1,000 sale, which is pretty much the whole range. And this woman says to me, why should I buy this product?
Yep.
And I held this lady's hand. She's got to be 20 or 30 years older than I was at the time. And I said, you know, if it's a $2 cream for your face or a $200 cream for your face, if you think it works for you, then buy it. With that, she handed me her credit card and she bought the whole range. So from a very young age, I was honest. And I, until now, believe in that. You know, she uses a $100 cream, I use a $5 cream.
Oh, it's the vice versa, actually. It's a vice.
Doesn't work, does it?
Yeah. I use as the cheapest one, and
It's genetic.
it's
right?
genetic though.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's what I'm saying. It's about honesty. Hello, Juliet.
Okay, that is for you from Niz's channel.
Yeah, I'm sorry for asking a lot of questions, but I'm just wondering what is the current solution for using to address challenges or achieve your objectives? Thanks, Samantha.
Okay,
Oh,
which
look.
is, I think that is,
Optimize? Yeah?
yeah, right.
Yeah.
So with your question,
Okay.
the vocabulary is optimize.
Optimize.
Okay, this is the vocabulary.
Optimize. To optimize is to make the best of a situation and to grab every possible opportunity. And when you grab every opportunity, you need to be alert, whether that's something through the internet or it's a personal thing. I'm aware in many countries, especially a lot of these, your viewers are from the Philippines, you're suffering from a lockdown at the moment. And we here in Vietnam are incredibly blessed to be in a country that is almost COVID free. So we're not really experiencing a lot of this kind of heartache and lockdown things. But it's about opportunity. You need to be so awake all the time, and you need to listen to people, you need to put out your ideas, and you know, even if you just sort of say it in passing, my product, you're eating something, do you like?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know what would really go good with this?
Yeah,
And then
add more,
it's
yeah.
called planting a seed.
Yep.
And when you plant a seed, it puts something in somebody's brain, and it's almost like a subliminal thing. When subliminal means that you take it in your subconscious mind without realizing. There's many ways you can learn English in this way. You can do it while you're sleeping, while you're meditating, while you're in your active life. And when it's about, as I explained, it's all about opportunity. You really need to be awake, and it's not, you can't sit back and expect people to come to your door. You need to go to them. And
Knock on
that
their
is a
door,
life
yeah.
lesson. You know, you must,
You must
you got to
not-
work at it
Yeah.
24 hours a day. You know, I have a notepad next to my bed and a pen at the ready. In fact, this is my notepad here at my bed, because sometimes, I don't know, I'll wake up and go to the toilet in the middle of the night and I'll have an idea. So I have to quickly write it down, because it's like a dream, you know, you don't always remember it. And that's exactly what I do. I write down ideas. Sometimes in the middle of the night, Chef Lizzie, you would relate to this. In the middle of the night, you'll think of a recipe.
Yep.
But you can't remember what you thought about the night before, or how clear it was at that point. So, pen and paper, right next to the bed.
That's right.
the
Everything
ready.
that comes inside your mind, immediately write it down, you know.
Yeah.
It's like also doing my vlog. Every time that, what will be my next vlog? Because actually I don't like, I have, of course, watching another English channels, this kind of stuff, so I'm watching it. And if I see them already like putting out that topic that I wanted to do,
Cheers, Juliet.
yeah, cheers, Juliet, is I am not really doing it. So I'm gonna think of something related to that topic, you know, and then I'm gonna do it. That is how I do it. You know, I keep on writing notes, and just like what we said, I'm also studying. That is the best thing to say to me. And you're also, as a sales and marketing, you need also to study.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is in? What is not in? What is going
That's it.
on? you know?
Actually, that was a valid lesson that my father taught me. He's a businessman, and he is more up with every tech, every news, every whatever than I will ever be, because, and the man is already in his 70s and he's still working, but he is so knowledgeable, because he said if you rest, you will fall behind. And this is a very, very valid lesson. You cannot rest. If you want something to work and keep moving, especially in a business or a product or whatever it is you're doing in life, don't stop. This one here is awake at 3 o'clock in the morning. I can't even have a conversation with her because she's always working to get her YouTube channel, you know? So, and it's a constant thing. You, as I said, my father said, don't rest. When you rest, you fall behind, because there's always other people. It's like running a race or a marathon. You know, you start out the gate, you're hard and fast, but you're going to get tired. So it's kind of a bit of the story of the tortoise and the hare. The hare runs really fast, and he's so fast that he went to a party the night before and he thinks, I'll just have a quick nap under the tree. But with that, the tortoise overtakes him while he's sleeping and he wins the race. It's a very, very valid story. If you've never read it, look it up. It's called The Tortoise and the Hare.
Okay. Thanks, Samantha and Marie, but can you give me some top 3 questions to close the deal? Top 3 questions to close the deal.
Top 3 questions. Oh, I wouldn't say they were questions, sweetheart. I would say that it's possibly more, it's not about a question. When you close a deal, you just need to, as I said, you get back to basics, you tell the results, and you tell the pros and cons of your product. Okay?
Just
Pros,
give it.
pros and cons are, I guess the best way is to say the goods and the bads. Ease up on the bads, and of course, and go for more the pros.
Yeah.
And advantages. Okay, as I explained to you, I'm doing a food product. Who, after working a 8, 9, 10 hour day, who wants to go home? Maybe you have children, maybe you don't. Maybe you're single, you eat alone, you can't be bothered to eat, right? But if you have a tomato sauce that you can just boil a bit of pasta and throw in that, it's a one stop, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's an advantage, which gives you results, and it's such a basic. So 3, advantage, results, and basics. Is that okay? Did I kind of cover that for you? Who's that? Christine.
Yeah, okay, the next is
What is that?
number 9.
Profitability.
Okay.
Okay, so profitability is how much profit or financial gain. So when you buy a, sorry, I lost my concentration.
The profit, yeah.
Yeah, when you start a business, you have to put out a certain amount of money. Okay? In this day and age, with everybody struggling and the world in a bad situation, of course, you really need to be smart of how you do, making your profit. Your financial gain should always be more than what you put out. Okay? So, example, you put out $100 to buy your product, then your profitability should be at least double or thereabout, if not more. If you, yeah, it's about financial gain. It also is related to your ROI, which is return on investment.
Okay, return on investment.
Profitability and return on investment is almost exactly the same thing.
Return on investment.
Okay, so your return, or ROI for short, means how much you get back after you're investing, which is almost profitability. So you invest $100 and you want to make at least double of that, or, as long as you're making profit. If you're making a loss, then you need to really rethink about what you're doing, how you're marketing, how you're profiting, where you're, even something as simple as where you're buying your product from. Maybe you can buy it from somewhere that's cheaper but the same quality. Don't ever skimp on quality, because that's what people want. You've got to think about what you want yourself. You want a good price when a good product. Unfortunately, in this day and age, we want everything. We want it cheap. We want it the best. That's just how life is at the moment. I have a saying, you pay peanuts, you get monkeys.
Yep.
Okay? And you pay for what you get. But there's no reason why you can't have a product that is not necessarily cheap, but at a reasonable price, and still a very good product. So, yeah.
Okay, so the last one is
Innovative, didn't we cover that?
Did we?
Yeah. Oh, no, we didn't, sorry.
Okay. Innovative.
I kind of have covered this without saying the word
Yeah.
innovative. I've covered
Yeah,
it
but-
many times during this conversation.
Mhm.
Innovative is to have a product or an idea, and it's featuring new methods. As I explained, there is a lot of product available here. However, it's not, you know, everyone's fast and needs, everyone wants things like that, you know, whatever product it is, we all want it like yesterday. So with my product, as I explained, it's easy. So I was innovative,
Innovative.
innovative in a way that I came up with products that make life easy for people.
Mm.
Let's just face it, everybody needs to eat.
Yep.
So if you can make products that are quick and easy, maybe not for me, but for the people, then that's innovative. I should have another wine. Sorry.
No problem.
Yeah, so it's just, as I said, it's a product or an idea that's featuring some new methods. Like an invention.
Mm.
You innovate something.
Okay, so those are the vocabularies for today. Cold call.
Cheap and good product is quite too far.
Okay. Next one is
Depends on what
conduct.
you call cheap.
Yeah, conduct research. The third one is to close a deal. The fourth one is follow up. The fifth one is lead. Next is optimize. Next is return on investment or profitability. Okay? And the last one is innovative. So those are the vocabularies about sales and marketing. I would like to thank my sister for joining me, Miss Samantha Tan. And of course, I would like to thank you all for joining me for my live stream here on my YouTube channel, Learn with Marie. Before I end up, before I end it up, I just want to tell you once again, the most important for sales and marketing is your strategy. How do you feel about your product? Okay, and the next one is content of marketing. Don't put too much when it comes to, selling your product. Just be specific and just like what my sister told me, be real. Don't say a lie when it comes to your product. Because you want your customer to come back, not just to have a one day sale. You need to have a, long time customers, you see. So that's why you need to be specific, just like what I told you. With studying English, that a lot of people was telling me, how come that my video is very, very short? And my reason is because I just want my student to learn fast. I don't want to talk about any other things rather than teaching them. And the last one is please yourself. That is my motivation to all of you, because as I always say when I was the band leader of a band, is you can't please everybody So, because you cannot please everybody, you need to please yourself. Be yourself. And of course, even though it's online, smile. Even though it's on the phone, smile. Like while you are doing the sale, do some actions and this kind of stuffs. And please yourself, be yourself. And I know you can do it because you will not watch this video if you don't want to know the strategy of sales and marketing. And
I just realised something that we talk with our hands, the two of us.
yeah, I
very,
love
very
doing
much.
that. And of
I
course,
think we're Italians in another life.
if you have questions like, but I am always nervous, it's okay. It's very natural. Actually, before I started here, I told my sister I just drink some water because I'm a little bit nervous. Being nervous is a way to say that you are normal. Anyways, anything.
Actually, as a performer,
Yeah.
when you're nervous, it gives you a very good energy.
Yep. So be nervous. Okay. So I be nervous. What I mean, it's okay to be nervous. So if you're doing a vlog, you are selling, you're doing marketing, it's okay to be nervous.
It's not easy to talk to nobody.
Yeah. And
But-
last but not the least is practice and write notes. Yeah. Practice makes it perfect. You just face the mirror, like you're selling something and face in the mirror. Oh, just like what I told you, sell me this pen. It's very, very simple, but it's very powerful. Sell me this pen, like sell me this pen, and look in the mirror. So that's my motivation, and that is the sales and marketing strategy from Miss Samantha, who has an experience in sales and marketing. I had an experience in marketing myself, just like what I've said. So once again, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for all your comments and
Yes.
questions.
And once again,
Hopefully next time I can do a little bit better. If she
okay.
invites me back.
Carl, Michi's channel, Christine Ever, Juliet, Lizelle, my cousin
Noemi.
Noemi, and who's in there? Okay, so maybe a lot of you is there, but you don't want to ask us questions. Of course, Alwin from
Malaysia.
Malaysia. Thank you so much for watching. You are all amazing.
God bless.
Oh, stop na. Naka-stop na? Tay, ila-live ko yan.